Noon. Thank you for being here. I know it's a very busy day. All kinds of evasions are taking place on Capitol Hill to keep us off the subject of...
If she has additional questions, please submit them for the record. And the chair now recognizes the gentleman from Ohio, Mr. Jordan, for 5 minutes.
Thank the chair. Mr. Holder, you announced last Friday a criminal investigation into the IRS. I really only have one question. Will you assure Congress and the American people that your investigation will not impede or slow the investigation Congress is doing into the Internal Revenue Service? And here's why I'm concerned. We have heard you today say, we lost track. We actually keep a track of, we started having a little tally. How many times you said ongoing investigation? But the one that comes to mind for me is Solyndra. And I would argue that investigation has netted nothing, no new information to Congress, and has only impeded and slowed down our investigation into that company that went bankrupt and lost taxpayer money. Next week, Chairman Issa has announced Lois Lerner and 3 other witnesses will be in front of the Oversight Committee next Wednesday on the IRS issue. I know for a fact Lois Lerner lied to me. She lied to our personal staff. She lied to committee staff. She lied in correspondence to Mr. Issa and myself that we had sent her written correspondence. And here's what concerns me, is because there's now a criminal investigation, next week when Lois Lerner, who lied to Congress, and therefore the American people, comes in front of our committee for us to get information about what took place at the IRS, is she just going to throw up her hand and say, you know what? Attorney General's Department of Justice is doing a criminal investigation. I can't really comment now. And that is a, I think, concern that members of Congress have, and certainly the American people. So again, will you do everything you can, and what assurances can you give the United States Congress that that, in fact, is not going to take place?
Well, I think the responsibility I have is to investigate violations of the law, and I think what we will try to do is to work with Congress so that we don't get in your way, you do not get in our way. Though
but the point is, it's already happened. It's happened with other issues, and this is the big one. This is people's First Amendment rights being violated. We want to know, what are you going to do different this time? And let's just be frank, well, Mr. Holder, you don't have all that much credibility. There are lots of folks on this panel. I'm not one of them, but there are lots of folks here who have called for your resignation. You've been held in contempt and a host of other things. So this is why this question, I think, is of paramount importance.
Well, again, to be frank then, your characterization of Ms. Lerner as lying before Congress by itself, forget about the investigation. We'll
be happy to show that. We're going to show it next week, but we want her to be able to respond to us and not say, oh, I can't comment because Mr. Attorney General has got a criminal investigation going. We will show that next Wednesday.
I understand that, but your characterization of her testimony in and of itself, in the way you have characterized it, could, forget about our investigation, could put her in the very situation that you say you don't want to have happen. So it might not.
That's already out there. She's done responded. We have it in writing. There's no news there. It's a fact. I want her on the witness stand and be able to answer our questions. And what I don't want her to do is say, oh, I can't, because the criminal investigation is going on in the Department of Justice.
She could justify, on the basis of what you said, forget about the investigation. On the basis of what you said, she could say, I can't answer this question because you think that I've already lied and I might be charged with a false.
There's a much stronger, you know this, there's a much stronger likelihood based on what you're doing than what I just said here.
Well, as I said,
we know that's the case.
Our responsibility is to investigate violations of the criminal law. We will do that. We will try to work with Congress in a way that we don't impede that which you want to do. In the same way, I would hope that Congress will work with us so that you don't impede our criminal investigation and ultimately hold people accountable. There is certainly a role for Congress to play in exposing what has happened, but I think we have the ultimate responsibility in holding people accountable, and that is something that is uniquely the ability of the executive branch to do, not the legislative branch.
Mr. Chairman, I yield back.